Hello everybody and welcome back to Space Engineers with Nomadic Survival, where today we are going to be getting the last preparations, whatever the word is, for this big rover that we got, our main base rover. And I want to show off what I've been up to. Obviously, it's right in front of me, but you guys can't see it because, you know, we need to build up some kind of suspense. But, are you ready? Ta-da! Yes, I'm actually going to show it in a bit of a third person. As you can see here, that is the cabin that I've made. Now, I actually like the shape of it. As you can see, it's got a bit of a rounded look to it. I'm not sure if I quite like the side profiles of how flat it is. It feels a little bit too flat for me. But I don't know, I kind of like it. I almost feel like this whole thing could have been sunk down by a block and it would look better. But it wouldn't have worked that way, obviously. But no, I like the inside. The inside's cool. I've added some nice skylights and everything. We've got a nice walkway down here where we can we get a good view. Obviously, we have a nice seat, so we can turn off the hood and everything, and it's all good. Got a couple of programmable blocks that we can use and run. I realised I don't think I can actually use that script because that script needs to be running on the main grid that this seat's on, but that's fine. But yeah, that is all good there. The other thing I've been messing around with is, in a test world, I've been messing around with a lot of different hitches, because this one is being a particularly big pain, shall we say. So I'm going to be changing the hitch that we're using here to something a little bit more simple, something that might work a little bit better. But yeah, other than that, just a couple of other small things. Now, I have been saying that I want to expand how many sections this this rover has. And that is true, I do. However, I've also been, you know, doing some testing to see what happens if I have, you know, 5 sections. And it seems like anything above sort of 3, it really does become a little bit unwieldy. Especially anything above sort of 30 to 40 meters per second. Even with some, like, good amount of weight on each of them. So, I'm probably going to stick it to 3 just so we don't have any kind of insane accidents. I'm sure you guys can understand. But yeah, that's, without further ado, let's get on with a little bit of work. So, first thing I'm actually going to do is replace this hitch because everyone likes a hitch replacement. So, we need to get rid of this. Hello. Oh, don't leave me. Please don't leave me. Solid. Safe. We're good. Okay, so we need to get rid of all of these. And this design is actually a lot simpler than this one even is. So where this one uses technically 1, 2, 3, 4 subgrids. The new design only requires 3. So it saves on a little bit. And yeah, I'm actually quite happy with what I came up with there. I'm not going to say that what I've done is never been done before, but I can definitely confirm that I haven't seen anyone else ever build one quite like this, so I'm going to class it as being quite unique. And that is good enough for me. I also noticed that these are different. On this side I built it inwards, on this one I built it outwards. Honestly, I don't know. I kind of like the other way. I think I'm actually going to replace this one as well. Okay, so we need to find the right blocks. Let's get rid of that. And let's get some of these. Right. So let's get a nice grey matching colour. So it's like that, yeah. And then the trick with this design is it needs 2 advanced rotors. So we're going to have 1 advanced rotor there like that. We're going to have 1 advanced rotor there like that. And then in between, we're going to have 1 hinge. And that's how it works. So it means you've got the twisting, because you can use both of those. You've got the turning, because that can turn. But then also, if you need to elevate, that hinge can fully rotate around, so it can bend up, it can bend sideways. I've basically created a bit of a universal joint. And I'm actually quite happy with it. It works surprisingly well. Obviously, we need to make sure that we're using advanced rotors, so we have the pass-through for all of our materials between the cargo. But other than that, yeah, really, really simple. Right, so we're going to build the advanced rotor part. Oh, did I not get enough steel? Whoops. Okay, so we need to finish up welding this, like that. Now, a lot of people keep asking me how I magically do this part, because obviously this isn't vanilla, based in base game. It's Build Vision. It says right there, Build Vision. I'm using Build Vision 2.0 or something like that. And then all I've got to do is hold Control whenever I want, and it pops up with that. And then if I use scroll wheel down, it pops up with this thing. And then you just left click, and then use the scroll wheel, and you can change things. And then you press right click, and it disappears. Or you can scroll wheel up, and it has a bit of a toggle, which then you can use the scroll wheel and change stuff. Just so. I've had a couple of you guys asking what that was, so that's what that is. Now I'm going to set the displacement of these to be maximum. I don't think I can change this one whilst it's not got anything attached. No, I can't. It's fine. And then I need to get into this, because I'm going to have to then attach to it. I still need your guys' opinion of what you think I should do, whether I should do these beams or whether I should have solid blocks. I still haven't quite decided, so I still want your guys' opinion. How close are we to the wall? Yeah, quite close. Okay, so let's just very carefully reverse, because I don't want to break anything. It doesn't help when I can't see. We appear to be hitting the back. I feel like I'm not going to give myself much ability to turn like this, but we'll see. We'll see. Yes. We may have a little bit of a problem when it comes to this. I didn't really think about that. It's fine. Let's just save the game. And then let's attach. Well, it didn't detonate, so that's good. And then we need to send that as far away from me as possible. And then we're going to limit the rotation to probably about 30 degrees, maybe, each way. I think that should be good. And hopefully I'll be able to show you off how this works. Oh, I'm a fool! I also need to turn all these off. Alright, so we turn that one off, we turn that one off, and we turn that one off. And I'm actually going to leave, you can already see here, it's twisted a little bit. I'm going to leave the share and nurse tensors off as well, for now. I know you guys always tell me you need to turn it on, because it makes things more stable. It also stiffens the free movement of them, and I don't really want that. So, let's do a little bit of a test, shall we? I've just driven straight over that block. God, this thing's powerful. Very easy enough just here. So it's not as soft. You can see it doesn't bend all perfectly well. But on most terrains, it should be pretty good. It also doesn't help that it is hitting currently. And that's preventing it from some of its movement. But yeah, it still allows all of the twisting that the base one does, but it also allows you to apparently hit all the other blocks. Yeah. So I like it. Looks like I'm gonna have to redesign the top section just a tad. But that's fine. Looks, yeah, if I get back into my spectator, it looks like I'm gonna have to redesign this top section to be able to. I probably have to have it bending in from there. So we'll see. I'll mess around with that probably off camera because it's not gonna be that exciting. But yeah, honestly, even just with the 2 modules, I think this is starting to look a bit cool. Obviously I went with my signature orange stripe. I'm thinking about putting the GBTD labeling on the sides just underneath there. But yeah, I'm starting to like it. You know what? The steering is actually working on that back section. That's actually impressive. I didn't think that script would work. But yeah, our turning is drastically broken. If I like this. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to do all of this part. I said I was going to do this off camera, and now I'm starting to grind down panels and trying to work out how I'm actually going to do it now in my head. What type of block is that? Okay. Oh, that doesn't help, but that's one of them types of blocks. Eesh. 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 Yeah. I'm having a couple of thoughts about what I want to do next. Obviously, I'm building this Rover so I can drive around. I want to be careful because I don't want to drive too close to one of these installations and blow up. Obviously, I want to keep all my stuff. So I'm considering how I'm going to defend myself. I have a couple of options. I can either have some turrets to defend myself, some custom turrets, or some just prefab like turrets, some kind of weaponry. So obviously we have the artillery turrets, assault cannons, and auto cannons, or we can just use the base Gatling guns, interior turrets, and rockets, I guess, stuff like that. Or obviously we can make some more customized stuff, which has a bit of a longer range. Or we can build some drones. I like the sound of having some fighter drones that, you know, dock up, and if I need, I can launch them off and they'll go and attack for me. I can sacrifice them. I have got a lot of ideas in terms of wanting to build some kind of 3D printer which prints drones just to send them off to die. But, you know, fight for me. But yeah. Stuff is happening. Stuff is actually going quite well, to be honest. How much of this survival kit can I take? Because I know medical components are very heavy. None of them. I can't take any of the medical components. Beautiful. Because I want to move over my survival kit. I believe no matter what it is, it always takes 5. I think even the survival kit takes 5. No, it takes 15. Oh, okay, cool. I know nothing about this game, is what I'm starting to realise. I can't build a block there either. No, I can't. Okay. But these take 5, even the bit large ones, don't they? They take 3? No, that can't be right. Okay. Sure. Right, so for now, I guess I'm just gonna place it here. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna jump down. and get this last bit grinded down. And then get it welded up before I somehow die. And then we'll be all safe. We have a nice respawn point on our rover. Okay. You know what, one other thing I did actually want to do. It's a good excuse to then test what I've also... how much space I've given myself. Is to... yeah, see that works. That works well. I'm happy with that. I may need a little bit more turn circle, but it's pretty good. So the last thing I want to do is actually come over to the... what is it? I actually can't remember what this thing's even called. An outpost, trading outpost. That's the word. I want to come over to the trading outpost because I want to see what quests / missions / things I can go on and do. I'm almost tall enough to jump up on from the roof. It's crazy. But yeah, I want to have a look what I can sort of craft and actually sell, because I want to make use of the actual trading places. I feel like I don't use them very much. And I certainly know they can be useful. Especially for getting resources I cannot access on this planet. What are we selling today? Cobalt? Okay. What can I actually sell? So I can sell cobalt ore. That's fairly cheap. To take the components, I can actually make quite a lot of them. You see, they sell gold. Gold ore, platinum ore, silver ore, things like that I need. Uranium ore. Be powered from uranium. But they're not cheap. Definitely could do with some silver. Okay. So, red means you have a discount? I thought it was the opposite way around. Okay, okay. What contracts have we got? Holding contracts. See, I think these are, yeah, to do with space rather than on ground. A partner station has not been able to supply one of its customers due to a shortage. Requested that we fill in the gap and deliver order as soon as possible. Accepting this contract will require whatever that is. Okay, so we have a time limit and a distance. Yeah, there's physically no way I can travel 4,000 kilometers in 45 minutes with a rover. That's just impossible. But it doesn't even pay that well. 25,000 kilometers. Even better. See, acquisition contracts are probably the best because it's just they require an amount of things. For example, this one I could do. And there's no time limit. So let's have a look at some of the acquisition contracts. What have we got? What's this one? 45 oxygen bottles. Our client has requested some specific goods which to deliver to this station for pickup. Obtaining the goods and delivering to us, we will ensure that you're rewarded. Now, does that mean they want the bottles filled or not? Is that just they want the bottles? Because that's actually an easy one, otherwise. Iron ingots. You want 42 iron ingots. You know what? Can I do multiple? So I'll accept this one. Because that's an easy one. Contract cannot be accepted because it has been disabled or already accepted by someone else. What? Oh, it's reset. Oh no. Displays, canvas, solar panels. Alright. That's a lot of gold. See what pays the best that I have. I don't want to do canvas. That's a lot of metal grids. I probably could do that. That's way too many metal grids to easily do now. You know what? Let's do this one. So I need 170 of them. Can I do this one? By accepting this contract, you were bound to fulfill a condition in a timely manner. Okay, so you can do multiple. Got it. So you need 170 interior plates and 13 solar cells. Easy enough. Easy enough. How do I leave this place? Deliver items here. That's kind of cool. I've already forgotten how many of the things I need. 13 solar cells and 150 or 120 interior plates. Something like that. I left all my main resources at the other... Oh. The doodly. So we need all of them. See, I think it's closer to 200, which I guess is all of them. Let's get up here nice and quickly. I think I'm too high. Is it here? I think it's here. Let's make a little bit of money. Bring home the money! Alright, deliver there. Right, so 13. Finish. Characters inventory. Yes. Thanks for doing the job. Here's your reward. Reputation and money. Nice. 170. I was completely off by both of them. I said 120 or 150. What did I say? 180? I don't even remember. But that's plenty of them. That's that done. Easy. Right, so I guess I have just money in my account. Yeah, look at that. 58,000. Cool. Any other easy ones I can do? Acquisition. See, that one's such a tempting one, but I really don't want to have to do that. Nah. Nothing that exciting. So I have, what, 50,000? Yeah, 58,000. What can I buy? How expensive per? Don't need silicon. Don't need oxygen, don't need nickel. Don't need magnesium, don't need iron. Hydrogen, you can... That's cool. Gold. Oh, that's 26, yeah. I'm not doing that. That's 200,000, not doing that. Cobalt, we have loads of cobalt. Can I sell cobalt? Sell motors. Yeah, no, there's nothing that exciting to buy. I was hoping I could buy something kind of cool, but I guess not. My question is, where is the places where you can buy ships? I remember that used to be in a game, I think, at some point. That'd be cool. Oh well. Right, so that's contracts done. I was actually going to make a GPS here as well. Outpost. Sure. That'll do. That'll do, laddie. That'll do. Right, so I guess I kind of have to head back to the base. Without snapping anything. Or breaking anything. And actually empty all of its inventory into this rover. See, I can't decide whether I want to do the third module of this or not at this point. I like the two, but I also like the idea of having a third one. And I know it will be alright with a third one. So, So what am I doing? Ravengers detected. All units in areas. Wait, who said that? The Imber. Oh, right. So Reavers have entered the system and everyone here is not happy about it. Well, that's good, because I also don't like the Reavers. They're mean to me. Okay, so, oh my god, we have quite a lot of metal grids. I actually didn't realize that. Also, it's gonna take me an absolute eternity if I have to do it like this. Yeah, I need to get this actually moved up onto the thing. Okay. I'm gonna get all of this moved over, and I guess we'll come back in just a second, because I don't think you guys honestly want to watch me move a load of stuff over. It's not going to be any more exciting than what I'm currently doing. I can assure you that. Maybe this is exciting. Maybe trying to watch me fail jumping is really exciting for you guys. If so, please get a life. I'm only joking. I love you, really. Alright, so that is actually everything out of the storage, as you can see. We are completely empty of all the things. All that's left is a couple of tools, which you don't really need. And I've actually decided to not tear down any of this, because what's the point? I guess we have a little backup base. If everything goes completely terribly, at least we don't have to start from square one. So within the actual rover, we have lots of things. So if I go to components, you can see all of the components that we have. Obviously, we've got plenty of space for a lot more, but we have a decent amount. We've got a decent amount of steel plates, some interior plates, some construction components, and then we got the motors and computers. The tubes, girders, all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, just overall, good amount of resources like that. We got some of the spare tools, the GPS station markers, guns, and bottles. This one's empty. Apparently this is all of our ingots. So yeah, you can see we got 86,000 ingots of the iron variety. 2,000 gravel. Very little nickel. We're gonna have to find, or we're gonna have to do a nickel mining run, I think. Nothing in there. Is there anything in this one? Oh, that's also components, eh? Oh, is that my component? Yeah, that makes sense. The big one is my components box. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so I think the plan is now, as I've just seen that we are running a little bit low on nickel, we should probably try and find a nickel deposit. So I've got one in the GPS. We've got that nickel there, and we also have one there. Looks like. Is that it? We've got 2 nickel. Okay, that's fine. So we've got that nickel there, or that nickel there. Okay. Are we good? Are we free? I did grind off that little bit, so that should be good. Good. Can I climb like straight up this? Yeah, looks like it. So I think off camera, I don't know if I've mentioned it, I think off camera I'm going to drive back to this base and use the wind turbines to get the rover a little bit more juice. I think that makes sense quite well. Well, it makes quite a lot of sense, and then from there we'll just go on our way. So basically next video we are going to be driving. I don't know where we're going to be driving to, but we're going to be driving. And we'll see how well it goes. Who knows, we might return. Or we might not. Yeah, I don't really know. I don't know, comrade. I've got to make sure that I don't hit anything too hard. I don't want to break anything. Am I the most happy with this Rover? I think the answer to that is no. I think there are things that I would like to change. However, to change the things that I would change, I would have to redesign the entire vehicle from the ground up. So, yeah, that's not going to happen, basically. But I have enjoyed completely just going into this build completely freehand. It's something I don't do very much of in the sense of just in a survival situation doing that kind of thing. I do it small grids. Small grids easy though to do that kind of thing. Large grids, if you're not happy, it's a lot of blocks, it's a lot of tearing down. So yeah, but overall, yeah, I'm happy. I think it's going to be something I'm going to tweak and mess around with. However, I do have an interesting thought, and this is for way further on in this series. But obviously I'm in a Rover at the moment. My plan, and this may sound absolutely insane, is I want to make some kind of super carrier which flies up in the sky 24/7. It never comes down to land. It's entirely solar paneled, and it's got thrusters that help it to fly. I guess if needs be, it might have to require uranium, that kind of thing. But yeah, I really want to do something like that. Just have something up in the sky that can fly, and then has other vehicles on it which can fly down and land on the ground to deploy things like miners or I don't know, something like that, something cool. But I guess we will have to see. There is nickel somewhere. Oh, 60 meters down there. Okay. Got it. Okay, let's start digging actually from right this part here where I've just dropped down. That should get to the depth fairly quickly, I think. So let's get this vehicle turned around, or at least to a suitable location where I can drop the bottom ramp and deploy the miner, also known as the wheel loader. And honestly, I'm so pleased with the amount of you guys who enjoy this series for one. Also, all of the support you guys give, all the really nice comments I always get, and everything. Times have been tough more recently, but you guys have always been there, supportive. So, for that, love you guys. Never change. Okay, so that should be a good enough location. So we're going to have to come down here. Obviously, we can't forget to get some steel plates. So let's get 150 of them. That should do. And then, ooh, battery is 6%. Not much. Not much. Okay, so we need to remember what I need to do. So I need to turn that on so we have everything fully operational. We need to detach that. We need to unlock our handbrakes so we can drive. And I need to carefully drive into this without breaking anything. Easier said than done. See, it's actually harder than you think to have a vehicle which has steering, how this wheel loader does. It's actually weird sometimes to use. Okay, so just want to make sure this thing is actually empty, isn't it? Yeah, good. I want to start digging this far away just so we're not going to be Are you going to attack me? Are you friendly? Please be friendly. I've just noticed there's a drone above my head. Has it got guns? Or is it a friendly thing? It has got guns. But it's not shooting at me. Hello? Parallax? Okay, so it's calling me hostile. I'm just gonna say that it's friendly and it's not gonna kill me. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Let's just get on with digging. I'm hoping that they're just friendly, you know? You guys have seen a lot of this sort of digging before. I think I'm going to do another fun time-lapse. Just to get it done in this video. So yeah, enjoy the music of Insanity. And yeah, I'll see you guys when I get all the way to the nickel.
Living every day in your head for free. You can tap away, but I will not hear you scream. You can break your keys, spread your toxicity, your world outside reality. In your room, a little hideaway, but you let it through. Enough to go insane, living in the dark hasn't treated you well. You're building your own prison cell. Hey, wait, don't waste it on me. Spite, life's telling you, don't waste it on me. Did I brush you off? Is it your lack of friends? We never met, even if you pretend. Am I in your debt? I don't owe you nothing. Don't say something you'll regret. Hey, wait, don't waste it on me. Spite, life's telling you, don't waste it on me. Hate, rage, don't waste it on me.
Okay, I need to interrupt this time-lapse of me trying to get down to the nickel, even though the nickel seems to be far, far away. because I'm going to lose my Rover if I'm not careful. Like, they are starting to fully destroy it. I've been keeping an eye on it a little bit and, you know, I've been doing damage here and there, but... didn't realize I've been doing that much damage. They're breaking panels, which, to be honest, isn't the worst thing, but also kind of is, because it's the one thing keeping my vehicle alive, like, in terms of, you know, staying powered. So, I think what I need to do is set up a nice little turret, and then blast that thing out the water. Now, that might be dangerous, for the pure fact that, I might be then in trouble with this faction. But, you know, they technically have fired at me first. And I'm going to leave this wheel loader nice protected within here. But as you can see, they've been just attacking me for seemingly no apparent reason. I haven't attacked them. I haven't done anything mean to them. And they've been being mean to me. So, it is time to get a little bit of revenge. Whoa. You vicious, vicious boy. Like, I need to get this built pronto. It surprisingly said that this video would not have any action. I guess I lied. This video is having action. Right, okay, so I need... Want my cannon shells? Want to load up my cannon shells? And then I want to get into my seat at the front. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Control. Now, you go away. Just go away. I will win this fight. Oi, stop it. Come on. Like, we could have been friends. But no, you didn't want to be friends. Tut. Now, what juicy components are you carrying? I need to steal your AI control. But my problem is I don't really have any health. I mean, any fuel. Aha! Victorious. Now, I can't remember, does that technically mean I own everything? Own every one of these blocks now? You know, I'm just gonna fully take that. Safer then, sorry. Yeah, I now own all of this. Oh, wait a minute, I've got a lot of iron thrusters, which is platinum. And autocannons. And uranium. And rockets. Oh, boy. Yeah, that was, effective. But I think that is where we're going to end today's video. Obviously, I didn't quite get down to my, mining, my nickel mining. But, I certainly had a bit of fun in the process, I think. We need to make sure that we turn off all of these thrusters. We want all of these thrusters to be off. We don't want anything to be burning because we want to be able to scavenge this wreckage. Obviously, it has done quite a bit of damage to the roof of my vehicle. Not too bad, but certainly not ideal. But we'll have to fix it. But that will be another day. So, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, as always, remember to hit that like button and shows me you still enjoy this series and you want to see more in the future. As always, my name's been Quantum Chief, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!